So we, like the rest of the state, are seeing an increase in the reported cases of Legionnaires disease.
Kaylee Blaney is the Deputy Health Officer for the Genesee County Health Department. Blaney tells me the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services sent an alert to all health departments to be on the lookout for Legionella cases and to give information to healthcare providers on how to identify and treat them. The MDHHS says cases reported from July 1st through the 14th across the state are up 569% from the same period in 2020 and up 161% during that time frame in 2019. And while an uptick in cases can be tied to environmental factors like heat and rainfall, Blaney says there's no clear cause for the increase.
We don't think that this is a common source type of situation. Again, this is an increase that we're seeing all across the state. We are monitoring all of the cases of Legionella. We interview every case.
Blaney wants those who have had COVID-19 to be aware of Legionella.
We know that COVID facilitates a decreased immunity. We also know that COVID facilitates other illnesses. So in the light of the COVID pandemic, the biggest worry is that we see this increase, and we know that with the amount of people who have recently had COVID, they could be at increased risk of Legionella as well.
Blaney says symptoms include coughing, shortness of breath, fever, and pneumonia. Sound familiar? That's why Blaney tells me she wants people experiencing these symptoms to get tested for COVID.
If that COVID test comes back negative, to make sure that you're working with your physician to make sure that they find out what is the actual cause of your illness.
James Felton, WNEM TV5.
There are a number of risk factors for exposure to Legionella bacteria, including recent travel with an overnight stay, a recent stay in a healthcare facility, exposure to a hot tub, and exposure to a setting where plumbing had recent repairs.